Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today's game will be all about the turnovers. The Bucs are #1 in turnover differential, and they'll be up against a Saints team that knows they have to take care of the ball.
Thank you, Larry. With the distinctive pirate ship in the north end zone, we can only be in one place, and that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. Now a handoff working right. Finding some room at midfield. And weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Keith Marshall, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He finds an opening past the 40. And he is knocked down from the side. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level, that offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple blocks. They look good doing it there. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got an open man, it's a noon one. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And ready now for 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Bell. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. Prescott on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Cat and 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it. Running right in there and talking to the team.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Keith Marshall, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0. Captain 0 out now as he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Fellas.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Swag.
Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking.
Can you hear me, D-Frank?
Better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Damn, 21-0 first quarter.
And he's got a new one. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces.
Oh man, just had to get their win, man.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield.
Jen, you say you done clinched, big dog?
Clinch with a capital C.
Did Clarence lose today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And get the quarterback a really nice
Who did he play?
Dolphins.
Gave them all 2, huh?
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, take it easy on Cavs. Let them get to the playoffs, man.
It's Mahomes. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll get it out.
So you love that defense at 3-3-5 when you control that. You didn't do. Why they don't allow you to put the dude in the middle on every, like when you want to do it every time? They don't give you that option and then have like seam flat.
Oh, well, I don't know. But, you know, I have defenses that I just be like sticking to. Like, I like a lot of different defenses, but when I see some working, I just be like tearing that joke up.
I try to blitz more.
Here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get
Your dude stopped and was about to go back to his zone. Man is stupid, bro. You right there. He was going back to his zone.
He was coming down to make a play and then stop.
It was time to make a break for it.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football.
This game crazy,
number
dude.
2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Cleveland gonna win tonight. Everybody talking about they're gonna get beat by 20.
Man, 20? Nah, they ain't gonna get beat by 20. They're gonna get beat by 30.
30, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The boys ain't playing.
I don't know because LeBron slowed the game down with his ISO shit, and he get high percentage shots. So it's gonna be hard to blow the Cavs out unless if LeBron off, they getting blown out. But if but as much as he ISO, I don't see them blowing him out. Only if he making his layups and free throws and shit. I guess that's every game, huh? LeBron need to live on the block, live in that mid-range area.
No, I think they got the right game plan, especially if Golden State gonna switch so easily, like do the switch and get Steph on you.
But tonight, they not gonna do that as much. Watch.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would do that, man, because it worked like a charm.
room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Not enough.
Man, he get done. He ain't finna come back and perform at a high level. Conditioning and all that. Yeah, conditioning and rhythm of the game right now. He done.
What, he been out for like 2 weeks? Since May 20th was his last game.
Shit, he might get traded if he didn't win a championship.
He ain't making no bunch of money.
Nah, I mean, he be a defender. And, you know, he's a 6'8" point guard, dog. In the defender. He can run point. I mean, like, he good at ball handling, making good passes and stuff like that. He's a veteran, so he got a place on somebody's team. He need to go to a team like the Pelicans, bro. No, I wouldn't give him much for him, but he got value. Yeah. Yeah, system-wise, yeah, because of shooters and yeah. I agree. Swag, who that dude you got up for Defense Player of the Year? Him?
Jordan Evans.
Yeah, is that him?
Yeah.
52?
Yeah.
Damn, Cash.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third.
Man, it's between my dude, your dude, and
what you doing, man?
Who that?
Mid blitz on the double A gap all game to get your line back up there.
No, he got 4 defensive touchdowns. He got interceptions. He got all that.
You drafted him?
Yeah, like 4th round, 4th, 5th round. Slow development.
Oh, word.
He'll pass rush him. 83 speed, 84 power moves. But he gonna be defensive rookie of the year and best linebacker probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean,
Hey, ever since you told me about them goals and they XP, boy, I've been looking at that shit before I play with him.
First half, he still got a chance.
Dude won best linebacker and defensive player of the year and got 2,000 XP. Nah, can't play with you, man.
That says big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get
He was 26.
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up second.
He was an old football player. I think it was his first or second year. He was 26.
Dude was a 25-year-old rookie, man. He was already on the game.
Again, it's Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Oh, man.
Mahomes now to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Golden State.
The holiday season. Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game.
They really look bad doing this stuff too.
Certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
That ain't all they doing, though.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's to the 10. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass,
I would think so. It looked like it to me like their offense don't flow as good.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from
No, I agree. I agree that you should take advantage. But they not only doing it in those situations though. You got to take that every time, 10 out of 10. You got a little 6-foot Chris Paul on you, you go to that every single time. That's just like LeBron. That's just like LeBron on. If Curry on LeBron, he need to go at him every single time.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
But see, I think that
they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
I think they doing it too much. I think they doing it outside of those situations where that's the clear advantage.
This two shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
We'll see.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week. Really. We'll be right back. Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
They thrive on that ball movement and stuff, man. Getting them. But it's crazy because, like, that's what attracted him to them. You know what I'm saying? So why go away from it? Like, that ain't clearly that he not as comfortable playing that ISO ball.
The Saints on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. Goes underneath for Bell. And this play will be thrown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When you get a big man switched on you. Yeah, I agree. I ain't.
On 4th down, is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into
They don't
the
care
end zone.
who shines.
So that'll come back to the 20. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. He's going to fire one one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And the Ravens now really pouring it on. Sammy Watkins playing well. He's a catch or two away from a 100-yard afternoon.
Yeah, they shot bad from 3 as a team.
Mahomes now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run high. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Second down, here's Mahomes. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. 3rd down and goal from the 8. Here's Bell. Given 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after
I think he left.
Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit.
That's your opponent.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Whoa, what the freak?
Escaping the pressure right. And that
I didn't pick that play. I don't even know what that
7
is.
seconds remaining. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3.
Dang, I can't make this field goal.
And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Man, that's why I tried to run the ball, man.
Right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And they
How does he get behind y'all?
At the 12. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we are
Jenkins, you a bum over there, bro.
with Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? This will be fielded at the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll bring up second down. The give is to Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This is Bell on the dump off. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
A give to Bell. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to... Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now, much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
they can get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
To try again after the pick 6. He's going to float this one deep right side. And now here is another interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe somebody was tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Throwing. Prescott. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he is going to feel that one. Knocked down hard at the 33. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They go play action here on 1st down. And right with it here over the middle. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They're down here in the 3rd quarter, trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Right at the line of scrimmage.
The best defensive lineman They play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Elsewhere, a third-quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Sammy Watkins playing well in that one. He's gone over 100 yards receiving there. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches
The
look
middle.
at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a
middle.
chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Prescott now on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fisher. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. The play clock's running down. To throw is Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Fisher. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. Back now in Tampa.
Edge of a brownie.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
I like the corners of that.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll run for it with Marshall. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Mahomes now on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Fisher. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The 15 yards there on the catch and run. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reggie Ragland, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. A second down throw for Prescott. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. 3rd and long for Prescott. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Reggie Ragland in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Matt Bosher now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7.
Stephen A is too.
They'll run it with Bell.
Mad that LeBron ain't getting calls.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager.
That boy said, forget getting the call right. Don't do that to a LeBron James.
Coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see.
I can't get on board with that.
Now Bell found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up.
No. The nigga said that you don't do LeBron James like that. He the face of the NBA. You don't reverse a call on him like that.
That fits the bill.
He was saying.
On 2nd down, high. Yeah, that play is blown up.
He was saying it didn't matter who the person who was. Because the dude was like, if it was Sean Livingston, do you think he still would have got the call?
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he
instead of KD. But the nigga said
pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Oh, and he's taken down here by his face mask by the looks of it. And a penalty flag is going to give a much better starting position. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of they said, competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his. Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. When you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Prescott from the gun. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So they're operating in the red zone. From the red zone now, Prescott. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here.
Considering that stuff they did to Jason too.
Struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
In motion, Anunwa. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Buccaneers, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Carolina Panthers. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.